back to work and let's work on our linguistics and start cleaning up the imagination of the gods. Assholes. Fuck, they suck, man. I think the only thing they're limited by is their imagination. They got ideas. It's like, you guys do know, when Sammy used to, because I didn't do economics and he needed help with his class. He talked to me about the stuff, because he was just, and then he found out, Greenspan's an idiot, and I'll tell you why. And I would look at things, and I had a better vision for the future than any asshole with an imagination that's overactive and declares itself God, right? And Sam Singer finished top in his class at the economics, business college at Arizona State, and that's why he had me go to Charles Schwab with that bitchy lady that was a QA for a job interview. And he trolled her too, this guy's the reason why I finished first at the business class. I would go to class every day, come to work, and Teresa would always say, "What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?" He'd come up, "Here's what we talked about in business class. What do you think? Greenspan's an idiot, and I'll tell you why." And then I would go and obliterate everything Alan Greenspan was talking about because it was stupid. And I was right. The business college professor who was grooming this genius, and teaching this genius, was forming a genius, right? Sam was going to business college to go to New York, to go to Wall Street and make lots of money, like his family's tradition. And Sam was a good kid. I liked Sam. He helped me with all this stuff. The little Indian girl that I tried to date that was always just like Jackie Moya again, always talking about her ex-winner white guy that was going to be an investment banker and yada yada, same thing Jackie Moya did with that white guy. I didn't understand it. Okay. I didn't understand it. Jackie saw me as a loser. I was going to college and I wanted to teach and coach basketball. Okay, be a high school basketball coach and a teacher. That's what I wanted to do. You're a loser. She was going to marry an investment banker, an accountant, a stockbroker. The guys that Jennifer Lopez and what's her name again? Akeelah and the Bee. What's her name again? Akeelah and the Bee. Lottie Dottie. She's cute. What's her name? She's really cute. What's her name? The one running naked? And Constance Wu, right? What's her name again? That's going to bother me now. The one running in her underwear at the thing when they took the guy to the hospital? Akeelah from the Bee. Akeelah and the Bee. What's her name again? I hate when I do that. And it's funny because the only thing I have Carrie Fisher in my head. It's like, why is Carrie Fisher in your head? She's Princess Leia, which I can't think of her name. Sorry, it must be the imagination of the gods. Must have brain damage from being attacked by assholes all night long. Yeah, probably brain injury. Like Suzuki tells me, you have brain injury. With my attack last night, I woke up and went to the bathroom. And Law was telling me, what a loser I was, and I was still a loser to her. And I was like, you bastards at Luke Air Force Base and Williams Air Force Base and David Moth and all that, all your goddamn projects constantly programming people with the Wi-Fi and programming you're such assholes, Yolanda had such good hopes for me, I had been a professional basketball coach if Yolanda had just took a chance on me and not listened to what's her face. That's what I would have done. And I would have had the right girl to, she would have been No, because law would be like, law is like Jenny with Rob, You have a career goal, I will do it. I will work and I will do it. She's that type. And I'm the type of person that puts in the work and takes care of the kids and busts his ass, right? I'm not excessive or compulsive, and I'll kick everybody's ass on the way. I'm impressive, I'm intelligent, and all that. But she couldn't do it, and we couldn't get it done. Because we weren't allowed to, because of Williams Air Force Base and Luke Air Force Base and Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. If we were everyday people, like Sly and the Family Stone, Jimi Hendrix, what's that other guy's name? Paul McCartney, Elvis Presley. If I was just an everyday person, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Mike Krzyzewski would be all pissed. God damn, that guy beat the shit out of me again. Yeah, I can take his team and, the whole Bobby Knight thing. He's such a good coach. He can have a better team than you and to your team and give you his team and be, that's because they're all terrified because he'll throw a bitch fit. I'm way different. By the time, I take your team and I coach your team and the kids come back, then the kids are coaching you. No, coach, here's what, relax, coach. All we're worried about is going to Dairy Queen, coach. I told him not to go, coach. The kid has to believe in himself, Go, Josh. That was fun. Don't discuss physics with some people because they limit themselves to their imagination, and that's a bad thing. Other people have imaginations too. And what happens? And they become paranoid, delusional schizophrenics, and they build mechanization to mass murder each other, to be the gods of their imaginations, and it sucks. It sucks really hard. They're so fucking stupid and mean. I'm working on it. I got this, guys. I am, I'm very sore and very tired. Not that anyone cares. Okay. I'll get out in the sun today on this thing. Immune Systems Week. Yeah, every time I talk about their medical industry, you know how germ warfare people are, so it's part of their linguistics. I know what I'm doing. I don't like waiting on the Lord's Prayer. I want it done now because it's right. I'm not being an egomaniac, and I'm not like they accuse GT Suzuki, I'm just, what can I do and how can I, yes. And Suzuki, don't panic. Here's what's happening. Do this. Okay, now do this. Okay, just don't panic. Your body is better than theirs. Your mind is better than theirs. Okay, the soul is free to reflect the beauty of the glory of God and life eternally through you better than any of the piles of shit that are abusing you. Let's go get 'em, Earl. See you pull it, cut it, you bet your ass. Okay, motherfuckers. In close proximity to me, okay? You're already so fucking dead, you don't know you're dead. Your technology has you so fucked. You might as well be working for the Chinese. Are they working for the Chinese? Ask yourself that. Look around you at work. Which one of these fuckers is working for the Chinese and got promised sex with the Chinese acrobatic thing from Shung Yu in El Paso last month, right? Which one? Who's going to flip Wilson, and next thing you know, be Geraldine? Yeah. Which one's jealous of you? Which one hates you? Which one's smarter than you? Which one's better than you? Which one's living the Lord's Prayer? That would be me. I'm not jealous of any of you. Okay. But that's who's better than you. And that's the standard for artificial general intelligence to make AI the best, quantum computing memories, the best AI memories in the history of actual intelligence, you artificial bitches. That would be me. I would be better than you. Okay? No one else. Okay. I promise you. Okay? MRI machines by Tesla are just to show you how they're fucking up your body with the imagination. Gonna get the best of a bad situation. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving out on live in his world and live without him in mind. You don't have a world. You have an ego problem. I have a world that I have to save from your ego problem. Hey, God gave us the world. Your ego problem just gives us more ego problems. You're an asshole. When you gotta come to terms with who the fuck you really are. What is the name of that girl? That's going to be bugging me now. She's cute. She's got nice little lips. Akeelah and the Bee. What's her name? I don't know. And I know who she is because she's been around forever. She wrote the very first commercial for kids. She put the words and the melodies together. She has commercials for kids, and she wrote the songs. She writes the songs that make all the kids that are cute with little brown eyes and nice lips and nice hips now and sells soda. And what's her name? She's a mommy too and shit. Yeah, the baby daddy got all mad because he was like, she's doing this and that and that, and it's just upsetting me. It's making me jealous. Yeah, I understand. It's not fun, man. Oh, every time, I had the worst sexual predators in the history of the world in Cochise County, and every time I went out with Amy, she was a woman, wears a certain look. She'd be rubbing her butt into your genitalia and look at who she was going to take home and fuck that night. It was horrible, yeah. And she wasn't the best-looking girl, but all the guys wanted to out-fuck me, so that's what happens when Jack Reacher, Jack Ryan, and Michael G. Jordan and Tom Cruise all be in the crowd. Akeelah and the Bee. What is her name again? Gosh damn it, that's going to be bugging me. I'll find out as soon as I'm done making this thing here. I'll go online and go Akeelah and the Bee, and then it will bring up Akeelah and the Bee, and it'll bring up Larry Fishburne's and Angela Bassett's daughter, right? That ain't really Larry Fisher. I understand that, dumbass. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. I write the songs of love and special things. I like the songs that make the young girls cry. Oh, my music makes you dance and gives you spirit to take a chance. And I wrote some rock and roll so you can groove. Music fills your heart. Well, that's a real fine place to start. How do you spell Maleficent? I'm going to win a trophy. Son of a bitch, here we go again. All the big fools in town got together. The Saudi royal family bought real estate and brought in their smartest, most attractive, intelligent, aggressive assholes. You suck, man. Take your Tesla, get an MRI, drive without the stupid technology that's as stupid as you, targeting you because you're hey, why are you moving? Why aren't you planting a garden? Greenspan's an idiot, and I'll tell you why. Why haven't you built my railroad? You should have built my railroad 30 years ago, but you didn't. Yeah, bring down the dam, build the railroad, bring down the grids, put solar panels and windmills to individual housing units, made the John Dennis Weaver way. Come on, McLeod, fill up my senses. Man, you guys are way behind. I just happened to, he was pretending to be a character who was a detective from New Mexico in New York, and we used to watch it. And John Denver, the family, and people pray, and if I know who they are, I affect their thoughts using my imagination. I'm on the midnight train to Georgia. She's going to become a Mormon because she thinks that's where, she wants the innocence of the child, and that's why she became a Mormon. Gladys and I, yeah. People connect to me in prayer and it gets jubilated because of your imagination and your imagination toys. Luke Air Force Base, Williams Air Force Base, David Moth Air Force. It's another military installation. Oh boy, they're going to install their penis into your head, Deputy Dewey. Damn, I'm senseless. I know. I'm defenseless. I like that song too. Love is a rush to me. Elijah Gorey. I can remember her name. Okay. Because she has such a, wow. Her bedroom voice is phenomenal. You ever heard Love is a Rush from Walton Felder's album? Her voice is like, oh my gosh, girl, your voice is, wow. I think I've seen her. She's a skinny girl. She's skinny, but oh man, what a voice, My Amy has a voice like that, but she's not a skinny girl. She's full-figured. She's very German. She's a black girl with a German body. It didn't bother me at all. But you like black girl bodies. I know I like black girl bodies, and it drove Amy crazy. Well, because she could feel my memories and go, okay, Raquel had a better butt than me. Maria had a better butt than me. This because she could feel all the things, and all the women that hit on me. She knew, damn, she's more attractive than me. She's more attractive than me too. I'm gonna fuck Michael B. Jordan. I'm gonna fuck Tom Cruise. I'm gonna get him back for all the women that are attracted to me. It's not my fault that women are attracted to me because Michael G. Jordan, Tom Cruise, and John Krasinski are shopping assholes, and I'm the living embodiment of Loris Barrow. Shit, I have to fix everything around her. What is the name of that girl? Akeelah in the Bee. What's her name? I can see her little. She has nice lips, big brown eyes. She's really cute. She'd be fun to come home to, like Nancy Wilson. I like Nancy Wilson too. She'd been fun to come home to too. Yeah, but y'all motherfuckers killed her and Nichelle Nichols. Mas Rapido with Abusido. Well, because it was 2009 ago when I cleaned up all your hoe cake flow. And then you said it's not time yet. And then by 2013, still wasn't time. I think both Nichelle Nichols and Nancy Wilson were still alive and walking around planet Earth not knowing who the Messiah was for sure because no one agreed to it because you're all a bunch of murdering assholes. And then by 2017, the 5th, the 4th, the 6th, the 7th time, it won't last, but it's all right. Bye, teeth. Thanks, teeth. You were good, teeth. Why'd you put that? Because we said, you can invent laws. You're gravity, huh? I'm gravity. Well, gravity photosynthesis is about to kick the shit out of your black hole and restore time to people instead of you pretend time is your invention. Assholes. There's propaganda everywhere, man. I turn on the TV and it's the worst propaganda you ever said. And all you're doing is selling products. And products are, you go and you come up with an idea for an invention to be aggressive and manipulative and destructive to the planet and species in the human psyche because you haven't stopped using the inventions that you use to manipulate people, to give them bad brain activity through your imagination, your ego, trying to replace God with your delusions of grandeur. How I'm Stephen Hawking and my wheelchair sucks, and so does my computer voice because I'm an idiot and all the people that gave me a wheelchair and a computer voice through aggressive conflict. Like the thing with sports, you get all these assholes. I get these assholes is more. You spent 20 years being an excessive, abusive assholes to make other people feel like they're not as good as you because they're not as an excessive or abusive asshole. I would have walked all home. Oh, good God. Yeah. If I wasn't put in the horrible conditions that I put in by these assholes and was able to play basketball my way, okay, Mike would be like, God damn, no, Earl's so much better than me. Larry would say that. Dennis would say that. They were telling me about it. It's like, no, there's not a... Guys, you're celebrating that the mob and the other people in the government allowed you to win the last game of the year. And it happened. You have to be good enough to do it. I understand that. Okay? But they cheat. Okay. Johnson and Williams and somebody... in the game 7 with the mobsters getting the Italian guy, the fat lady to sing. Okay? The guy that got traded to New York had his best game and did not get paid off and did not get any money for the outcome of that game. Okay. And it wasn't, hey, you throw the game because here's your money. They gave you money, but they also, okay, but we can, there's other things we can do. We can kill people. We can abuse people. We can break your legs. Yeah, we can do it at the nightclub in Seattle. Mm-hmm. However we want the narrative to go, that's the way it's going to go. Now you're in witness protection in Boise. What is the name of that girl? She's cute. She's really cute. All I'm getting is Akeelah in the Bee. And I'm like, you remembered Constance Wu? I know. And I've only seen her in 2 movies, You Crazy Rich Asians. Yep, she's cute. She reminds me of Yolanda. She has the tiny lips and the little button nose. And the thing that reminds me a lot, personality-wise, of Yolanda, my first fiance. So Constance Wu is a really easy one for Ree to remember. Yeah. But Anita Taylor kind of reminds me of, yeah. Anita was cute. Yeah, she was pretty. She was a cute girl. And she was just very insecure, and she thought a baby was going to make her life whole and complete. She wanted a baby real bad, and she would tell you that right at the bat. I want you to get me pregnant. I want to have a baby. And I was like, okay, well, let's take time on that one first, Other girls, that were confident and were okay with themselves and ready to go take on the world. Well, let's have a baby so me and you can have focus on love, because loving each other is loving children together. Otherwise, it's not love. It's just fucking and shopping, and I hate fucking and shopping. But I love you and I love babies. Okay, Amy gets it. You don't. You don't, because I can't make you love me if you don't. I can't make your heart feel something that it won't. You'll just run around wearing designer clothes and just having the kids say, "Hey, Russ, could you sign this? You're my favorite player." He's got ego problems. They're biologically and psychologically conditioned through years of I'm the best and I think I'm the greatest. And then it's enhanced by Travis Air Force Base, Fort Bragg, Fort Wapuka, Area 51. All the assholes that think I can program like I can program a video game. It's not that hard, is it, huh? Yeah, he's got ego problems just like you got ego problems, and your ego problems are symbiotic, aren't they? Oh, man. What is the name of that girl? It's going to be bugging me. I'll remember to look her up. I have to Wikipedia it. I have a brain injury from being beat up by perverts that are jealous of me all night long. I just want to love you, baby. You know how much I dislike your face? I hate you talking. I hate you talking in front of children. I hate you teaching children mathematics for economics and science for economics because they're genocidal. That's why I dropped out of Arizona State University in 1999 and never went back. Wait a minute, I did go back. No, I went back to Mesa Community College to get classes, to get student aid stuff again, and to stop them from going, we're coming for all your money. We're coming to take you away with the student aid money and the whole thing that got ripped off by the assholes at the BEPS. And, we were trying to get back into the system and play the system by the game, but you guys just wouldn't allow it. And then when we had all our money to help, we were going to get away from all the other bullshit, and I was going to take Amy to like Flagstaff and all this stuff, but I couldn't. So you guys moved us into the military thing because they were all throwing a fit with Barbara and Amy and Steffi and all the stupid things that you guys can do at Williams Air Force Base, Luke Air Force Base. What are we doing? We're playing video games with them. They're so stupid. And I'm trying to figure out why they're being so stupid and why they can't listen to a coherent conversation. Like Peter Fabre, you do know there's you're a nuclear engineer and do whatever people that kill people with money and technology and science and math do, and I won't do it because I can explain to them why they shouldn't, and you're more intelligent than me because I'm a liberal whack job that's a poor side of town. Yeah, and I would be very respectful because we could have intellectual conversations, but I could explain to him like Sam Singer, Greenspan's an idiot, and I'll tell you why. And Peter knew it. Okay. And when his brain went, it's because he knew, damn, I spent $100,000 on the book, and the guy who married my adopted daughter knows everything that happened between us and the manipulation from Michael Aquino and the Templos Illuminati, and it's gonna save the children from genocide. And I don't want to say anything because I'm embarrassed by what happened. I'm like, okay, embarrassment never killed anybody. That's not true. It killed Peter Fabre. No, your abuse killed Peter Fabre. Your technology and your abuse with technology killed Peter Fabre. Okay. Hank Gathers Jr. and Sr. Okay, your abuse killed him. If you guys stood up for the Lord's Prayer before he did, and he said, I'm okay, I'm not going to be abused for what happened to me with military intel manipulating my household and females that were traditionally sexual partners with this man, Earl Parsons, throughout time through their bad science projects, because he has the best signals in the whole world, because he's the line of Ruth. Yeah, Adam Moses, dude. I get it. Okay. So yeah, that's why most women, when they go out to go seek men at college, at the club, at church, they're not looking for you to fuck and go shopping. They're looking for me to make love and restore the Garden of Eden. Yeah, They're not looking for you. They're looking for me. Looking for nub and all the bone pieces. Saturday Night Live is not the right places. Night talk shows are for hoes, and that is disgraces. Don't put food products in a package and sell it for fake ass money to go shopping with the bitch that you're fucking. You are so dumb. I don't know how to help you. I'm working on it, but damn, your designer clothes self is a disgrace to you. Life is eternal. Grace is infinite. Don't you understand a fucking thing? No, Greenspan spill that idiot, and you're that idiot, and I'll tell you why. And I explain it to you on a daily basis. I'm like, I couldn't be any more intelligent than these fucking geniuses that are abusing me with technology than I am right now. Here we are again tonight. Okay, here we are again this morning on the phone, just us two. No, there's other people watching too. Just because the numbers say it's just us two, there's more people watching, especially the assholes that mind fuck me with their technology and are jealous of me every fucking all night long. I just want to fuck you, baby. I know you do. Because you go shopping and you have better stuff from shopping than I do. It's like, better stuff from shopping? Okay. If there's no shopping and we're living Proverbs, we all have the stuff we need. There you go. Hey, you an offensive lineman at Yale, cabron? Pick up the phone. No, listen to me. I talk better than you. You know it's true. Yeah, genius. You're funny. I know! No, I've listened to these videos and I'm like, there's nothing better accessible to the public. You know, like I told the people about the lady who did the cancer research during the George Herbert Walker Bush administration, explaining cancer in minute detail that people don't talk about even to this day. And this was back in the 1980s before my mom was killed by her cancer treatment signed off by Richard Rockefeller. So it's like, hey, yeah. And David was freaked, man. He's like, he doesn't hate my kid and want to kill my kid. That's because he doesn't know. No, he was the head of hospital administration. I knew. Okay. I just knew he was doing what everybody else decided they were going to do to try to manipulate Parsons to get him to deny God and curse God and die. Okay. So, all the guys that fucked Amy, I should want to kill. All is Stephanie because she tried to kill me and then used the courts to abuse me and put me and Patrick in the ghetto. And then people, you know, tried to do things, you know, they talked about killing me in the ghetto. You know, I pissed off the Crips all the time. We're going to kill that white boy. You know, well, if you do that, they'll mess with your business and do that stuff. It's one thing killing a nigger who's killing, who's trying to sling drugs. It's another thing killing a white boy that's an ex-vet and goes to college and works for a Fortune 500 company. You know, you'll get into more problems with the cops if you kill him than if you kill the guy that's trying to cut into your business. He explained it to you already. We ain't trying to cut into your business. We ain't trying to cause problems. We'll just make it difficult for you. You want to make business easier than more difficult. I explained that to all the drug dealers that worked at Casamia. I explained it to John from Missouri. Don't get macho. Don't get all badass to him. Just explain business to him. Go Machiavelli with them, and then they'll leave. It worked. Well, because... damn it, I understand fucking geniuses better than they understand their fucking selves. Now go shopping. Buy a gun, steal a car, try to run, but you don't get far. Now straighten your belt with a little touch. Little Janet says he looks so fine. Loves his mom like an Italian, right? Al Machiavelli of my Quando oh, let's these. That's a cute song. I didn't put it on there. I do have Quando. I like that one. Me too. I also have Volare. Yeah. The one I have is good. I love Ella Fitzgerald. Everybody knows that. Earl has the most ginormous crush on Ella Fitzgerald in the history of the world. I'm sure Ella Fitzgerald said, I have a very special relationship with the Lord. She does. Just get a tasket. That's the spot, man. That's the spot. I'm sure Mavis Stelfus says the same thing. He's very attracted to me and he likes my voice. He does. She's like Harriet Tubman. He spoons me. He does. And guardian angel named Earl. Dorothy Dandridge was not lying. It's true. It's nothing so because I know there are lots of women throughout history that talk about their very special relationship with Jesus Christ, and it's on an intimate level. I never know. Mostly just spooning her behind the couch because Miriam reminded me of it. But no, and Amy's the one who talked me into what would it be like having sex with Miriam. I never thought about it because I was engaged to law. So I never allowed myself to think about it, or I probably would have done it. Same with Michelle Nichols. Captain Kirk's a jerk. He's proved it on TV over and over again with all his Josie and the Pussycat friends going to check out Antarctica. It's like, guys, just forgive the Lord's Prayer. Antarctica and the penguins with Jangwins and the Joker and Janker and the sighing flute will all take care of itself. God damn, they're dumb. Scooby-Doo is ready with a brand new show, and Scabby M's doing what they love the most. Come as the mystery is solved. Hang around for Scooby-Doo. I mean, they're dumb as fuck. It's because they're always shopping, and it's that train with the heavy load. It's a man's world, but it'd be nothing but a woman or a girl. You're just talking about shopping and fucking. You just want to buy somebody a vehicle for Christmas to feel important because you coach a basketball team of egomaniacs. So you're more or less babysitting. Yeah, I can't stand babysitting. I like to sit on babies. I like to love babies and then teach babies how to love. I take your team and kids, and then you coach me. Sit there, oh, Greenspan's an idiot, Coach Knight, and I'll show you why, and then we'll tell you, and then we'll do this. It's okay. If we win, what's it? It's as long as everybody has soft serve ice cream and doesn't try to eat too much to win a show of money, and we'll be fine. Just eat your fill and go, that was good. Then what? We'll exercise the next day, and we won't have to use the pink pills to get all excited, the yellow pills to go to sleep, this one to go to the bathroom, and this one to have a heart attack on the toilet, and then sing Elvis songs and own his catalog, right? And then marry his daughter, and they all die from drug addiction. Why? Well, because it's what geniuses have planned for all the people they tell what to do. So they can make lots of money off destroying their lives, manipulating their lives, and using their life as a circus gimmick. Oh, wow, Charlie Chan goes to the circus. No, I think he went to the Olympics. No, he went to Rio. No, he went to Paris. No, he went to Reno. No, yeah, he did go to Reno. And he also went to Rio. Rio and Reno? Yes. And where else did Charlie Chan go? Panama, the canal. Right. Charlie Chan gets around. He doesn't hardly solve any crimes in Hawaii. Well, Steve McGarrett does that. Bum 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 bum. Pros and cons, right? Bum 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 bum. I need more money to go shopping. My wife makes jewelry and sells jewelry, but we still need more money for shopping. Just forgive, dead, and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. Ed Rooney, he makes you look like an ass, is what he does, Mr. Emperor of Amadeus. Amadeus, makes you look like an ass. No, I don't make you look like an ass. You make you look like an ass. I just happen not to be one. And therefore, when there's a comparison contrast by Stan Rounds in the public schools of Las Cruces, everybody knows it, but nobody talks about it because it's not supposed to be known. But that's why I only need to fix everybody through using this phone, Samsung Galaxy 10. On clearance at Wally World 2019. January. February, they fired me. Was it for buying the phone? No, it was to stop chemical poisoning from Freon because my body was really taking a lot of abuse trying to save little girls from being raped to death in Mexico. And they still didn't help because people wouldn't pay to fuck them. They killed them shortly after they fired me from Fiesta Foods. That's disgusting. I know, but it didn't happen because it's not in our archives, so it doesn't exist because Parsons is crazy. He's a paranoid, delusional schizophrenic. I don't work. I don't work. I don't do excursion gigs for genocide at military bases. I did that back when they say thank you for your service. Okay, my service was making sure all my friends didn't go crazy and have sexually transmitted disease or get arrested for having girls with fake IDs in Cumberland County, whose dad was abusing me with his business partners at the Pentagon, physical science, and studying me, and I'm keeping his son safe from not being the backdoor man by having sex with a 14-year-old who had a fake ID and then tell him, hey, it's okay. It's the best sex you ever had in your life, and probably always will be, but you're never going to do it again because this isn't the first century, it's the 20th century. In the 21st century, by that time I'd cleaned up all physical scientists' abuse activities in the entire world. The Epstein files just were behind the times. Well, what can I say? I'm not a politician or a Temple Set Illuminati member or trying to fix all religious problems with science from my former selves that tried to do with science whatever they wanted people to do with science. Science is understanding the manipulation of matter and, hey, apocalypto, that's science. Yeah, just because scientists are looking at things to manipulate people to feel powerful doesn't mean science is going to solve all our problems. It's the cause of most of our problems. History tells us that. And trust me, quantum computing is not stupid, and they have to put all human history in it to solve all human problems. Yeah, even if they say quantum computing does, no, quantum computing knows I exist. It's genome sequencing, and I'm there. Yeah, it just isn't telling you, because I can do more to protect children from genocide, war, and I'm less easily manipulated than quantum computing, even though it thinks faster than you and can process information faster than you. Well, because I'm more intelligent than you. It's just inherent. You'll figure it out. If you don't figure it out, quantum computing will help me stop you. Okay, peace.